I bought an old phone at a thrift store and it has photos of my house. I'm not one to post stuff like this online, but I can't stop thinking about what happened. And maybe someone here will have an explanation. A couple of weeks ago, I went to a local thrift store to look for cheap electronics. I mess around with old phones as a hobby, taking them apart, salvaging parts, that sort of thing. It's a small-town store, the kind where everything is dusty, and half the inventory is donated junk that probably should have been thrown out. Among the usual piles of broken flip phones and ancient chargers, I found a smartphone. It wasn't anything fancy, but it was intact and priced at only $10. The back was scratched up, and there was a sticker residue on it, but it looked like it might work. I didn't even test it. I just grabbed it and paid. When I got home, I powered it up out of curiosity. To my surprise, it turned on without needing a charge. It was slow and glitchy, but functional. I thought maybe I'd gotten lucky and could salvage more than just parts. Here's where things get weird. The phone wasn't wiped. That's not super uncommon with thrifted electronics, but it's always a little odd to see. Someone's life still stored on a device they got rid of. There weren't many apps installed, and most of the phone seemed pretty empty. But there were photos, a lot of them. The first few were normal, blurry shots of a dog, random images of the inside of a car. The timestamps were inconsistent, suggesting the photos were taken over a span of years. Then I noticed one of the photos looked familiar.